Hey everyone, it is I, Scarred Hero, and welcome to the final episode of the weekly Yozakura podcast. So, I'm ending the podcast obviously with this being the final episode, and the reason for that being is my lack of consistency. I don't believe I can deliver a high quality podcast every week, as well as juggling other responsibilities that I and everyone else has in their lives. So that is why I'm ending the podcast. However, I will not be ending my Mission Yozakura family content on my YouTube channel, which this podcast is also on. I will continue making Mission Yozakura family videos when I feel like it. I'll be under no pressure to deliver a new episode every week, but when I find something interesting, I will talk about it. And that is, after I'm done with this final episode, that is exactly what I'm going to do, because I really enjoyed last week's chapter and have lots to talk about. But I just don't think that this podcast is the right way for me to do that personally. I enjoyed this podcast, making it and being able to discuss Mission Yozakura family, which is why I'll be continuing to do that in the future on my YouTube channel, Scarred Hero. Be sure to look at that and all the other Mission Yozakura family videos I have, and even non-Mission Yozakura family videos. So, if you've listened to my podcast after all these weeks, and especially if you were even a fan during my previous iteration of the podcast, where before I had to reboot it, and even if you've only listened to one episode, and if you've only listened to this episode, thank you. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Thank you for giving me a chance to share my thoughts. Thank you for listening. And with that said, I'm your host, Scarred Hero, and until next time.